Welcome to the game between the Indians and the Brewers.
Play ball!
The Brewers take the field.
Strike one!
He lined it to left center. Close play at second. Next up, number 35. On deck is number 9. It's a one hopper to second. Next up, number 9. The batter has a lifetime average of 301. It's a ground ball to short. Close play at second.
Safe!
Next up, number 8. The batter has a lifetime average of 270.
Ball!
It's a throw to center. Close play at second. Next up, number 33. The batter has a lifetime average of 290.
Strike one! Strike two! Strike three! You're out!
No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. After a half, the Indians nothing, the Brewers coming up. Due up for the Brewers are the number 1, 2, and 3 hitters. It's a towering fly ball to right center. Next up, number 24.
Strike! Strike two! Strike three! You're out!
Next up, number 19.
Ball!
It's a drive to right, and foul.
Strike two! Strike three!
No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on. After 1 inning, no score. Up next for the Indians are the number 6, 7, and 8 hitters. It's a fly ball to center.
You're out!
Next up, number 10. On deck is number 13.
Strike one!
Next up, number 13. On deck is number 15.
Steering! Lefty!
It's a towering fly ball to center.
You're out!
No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on. After 1.5, no score. Up next for the Brewers are the number 4, 5, and 6 hitters. It's a long fly ball deep to right center. It's gone! Home run!
Ball! Ball!
It's a one-hopper to second. Next up, number 5. It's a flare to third, and foul.
You're out!
He makes a great diving catch. Next up, number 32. The batter has a lifetime average of 256. It's a one-hopper to second. That last pitch was recorded at 77 miles per hour. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. After 2, it's the Brewers 1 and the Indians nothing. Due up for the Indians are number 15, number 7, and number 35.
Strike one! Lefty!
It's a screamer to right. Next up, number 7.
Steering!
It's a one-hopper down the line to third.
You're out!
Next up, number 35. It's a bunt to short. Close play at second.
Safe!
Next up, number 9. On deck is the cleanup hitter.
Steering!
He blasted it down the line to left. Way back! It's gone! Home run! Oh my! It's a one-hopper to short.
You're out!
Next up, number 33. On deck is number 11.
Ball! Ball! Steering!
It's a long fly ball down the line to left. Way back to the wall. It's gone. Home run. Oh my. It's a one hopper to short.
Safe.
Next up, number 10. It's a line drive to right center. 4 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. After 2.5, the score is the Indians 4 and the Brewers 1. Due up for the Brewers are number 26, number 9, and number 16. Next up, number 9. He blasted it to center. Next up, number 16. It's a liner to center. Next up, number 24. It's a line drive out of play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. After 3 innings, the score is the Indians 4 and the Brewers 1. Up next for the Indians are number 13, number 15, and number 7. number 15. He is 1 for 1.
Strike one.
It's a ground ball to second.
You're out.
Next up, number 7. He's a 500 hitter. He is 1 for 2.
Strike. Strike two. Ball.
It's a shot to left center. Next up, number 35. He's batting 500. He is 1 for 2. It's a one-hopper to third.
Safe.
Next up, number 9. The batter has a lifetime average of 301.
Strike. Ball. Ball. Strike two. Strike three. Out.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. After 3.5 innings with the score, it's the Indians 4 and the Brewers 1. Up next for the Brewers are the number 3, 4, and 5 hitters.
Strike one.
He blasted it deep to right. It's gone! Home run! How about that?
Strike one. Ball. Strike two. Strike three. Out.
Next up, number 20. He is 0 for 1. It's a towering drive to right.
You're out.
Next up, number 5. He is 0 for 1. It's a long fly ball down the line to left. Way back to the wall. Going, gone. Home run. He drilled it to right.
You're out.
2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. After 4 innings with the score, it's the Indians 4 and the Brewers 3. Due up for the Indians are number 8, number 33, and number 11.
Strike
up number 33. He's a .500 hitter. The batter has a lifetime average of .290. It's a long fly ball, foul, out of play. Next up, number 11. He's a .500 batter. He is 1 for 2. It's a one hopper to second. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on. After 4.5 with the score, it's the Indians 4 and the Brewers 3. Up next for the Brewers are number 26, number 9, and number 16. Next up, number 9. He is 0 for 1. Next up, number 16. He's batting .500. On deck is number 24. It's a shot to center. Next up, number 24. It's a pop-up to short. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. After 5 with the score, it's the Indians 4 and the Brewers 3. 2 up for the Indians are the number 7, 8, and 9 hitters. It's a ground ball to second. Next up, number 13.
Back
number 15. He's batting .500. On deck is number 7.
Ball! Strike one! Strike two! Ball!
It's a drive to right center. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on. After 5.5 with the score, it's the Indians 4 and the Brewers 3. Up next for the Brewers are number 19, number 23, and number 20.
Strike one!
It's a towering fly ball to center.
You're out!
Next up, number 23. He's a .500 batter. He has 1 RBIs. It's a long fly ball deep to right center. Way back! It's gone! Home run!
Strike!
He drilled it to center.
You're out!
Next up, number 5. The batter has a lifetime average of .269. It's a long fly ball deep to left center. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. After 6 innings, a 4-4 tie. Up next for the Indians are the number 1, 2, and 3 hitters.
Ball!
It's a ground ball to short. Next up, number 35. He is 2 for 3.
Strike one! Strike! Ball! Strike three!
The manager will make a pitching change. Number 21 comes in to pitch. Number 21 comes into the game with a 29-18 record. He comes in with an ERA of 3.44. The relief pitcher comes in with 0 saves.
Strike! Strike! Strike three! You're out!
nothing across. After 6.5, it's the Brewers 4, the Indians 4. Up next for the Brewers are the number 7, 8, and 9 hitters.
Strike one. Strike.
It's a one-hopper to second.
You're out.
Next up, number 26. He is 0 for 2.
Strike one. Strike two.
It's a liner to left center. Next up, number 9.
Strike one. Strike. Strike three. Out.
Close play at second. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. After 7, a 4-4 tie. Due up for the Indians are number 8, number 33, and number 11.
Strike.
He screams one to first. Next up, number 33. He's a .333 hitter. He is 1 for 3.
Strike one. Strike.
It's a shorter to left center. Next up, number 11. It's a ground ball to short.
You're out.
Next up, number 27. On deck is number 13.
Strike one.
It's a long fly ball deep to center.
You're out.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. After 7.5 innings, it's a 4-4 tie. Due up for the Brewers are number 16, number 24, and number 19.
Ball. Strike one.
It's a chopper to short. Next up, number 24. It's a chopper to third. Next up, number 19. He's hitting .333. He is 1 for 3.
Strike one! Ball! Strike!
He drilled it to right center. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on. After 8, it's the Brewers 4, the Indians 4. Up next for the Indians are the number 8, 9, and 1 hitters.
Strike! Strike two!
He drilled it to left center. Next up, number 15. He's batting .333. He is 1 for 3. It's a fly ball down the line to right, and foul.
You're out!
Next up, number 7. He's a .500 batter. He is 2 for 4.
Ball! Ball!
It's a towering drive to left center. Nothing across after 8.5 innings with the score a 4-4 tie. Due up for the Brewers are number 23, number 20, and number 5.
Strike one! Strike! Strike three! You're out!
Next up, number 20. The batter has a lifetime average of .288. It's a long fly ball deep to right. Going, gone! Home run! 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. That's the game. The Brewers win 5-4. Here are the stats for today's game. For the Brewers, 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors. For the Indians, 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors. The win goes to the Brewers.